Hi everyone, welcome to English with Professor Andreoli. That's me. I'm going to give you a tour of the class and some advice to help you get started online. Here are a couple things about me. I was a community college student myself. I actually finished my bachelor's degree at Pasadena City College because I kept putting off my math requirement at my undergrad. PCC had lots of support and help. So I finally finished my math class, and I took several English and art classes there too. I went to grad school at Claremont Graduate University and earned an MA in English, and I've been teaching at PCC and Citrus College for 6 years now. So hopefully you've read the welcome letter, but just to remind you, this class meets fully online and is asynchronous. That means you can do the lessons when you have time in your schedule. There are due dates though. It's not a self-paced course, and you'll still interact with your student classmates on campus. Online classes are a little different from face-to-face classes, but trust me, if I can figure out how to navigate them, you can too. And just like I found support for my math class years ago, PCC has even more support to help you now. Here are the textbooks we'll be using for the class. This is the 10th edition of A World of Ideas. This is Rules for Writers, the 9th edition. You may choose to use an older edition. Note that each edition just has different pages, but usually has the same readings. This is our novel for the class, Frankenstein. Any 1831 version is fine. I'll post a link for this book on Google Books for free. I also recommend, but don't require, They Say I Say, the moves that matter in academic writing. It's super helpful. Now let's take a tour of the PCC and Canvas class site. It's a good idea to check these out early to make sure you can log in. You'll use your Lancer ID and password to log into Canvas. You can download the Canvas app and use that on your phone to make sure you're getting notifications, but just be aware that the app doesn't have all the features you'll find on the Canvas website. So it's best to do assignments on the site. Here is the PCC homepage, pasadena.edu. Click on the Current Students tab at the top left. And then you'll notice all the links for extra support. These are here for you to get the most out of your college experience, even if you're not on campus. Okay, so click on the Canvas box here on the right. Now that we're in Canvas, log in with your Lancer Point username and password, the same that you used to register for classes. And then you'll see your dashboard, which shows all your classes here in the middle and some things that are coming up, like quizzes and assignments on the right. Click on our class, English 1A, in your classes. Now you'll see a menu here on the left. Let's start with announcements. This is where I'll give you updates and information for the whole class, so you'll want to check these when you log in. Next is modules. This is the course material organized into sections and is the best way to move through the class. Since English 1A has 5 papers, each module, after the introduction module and critical reading module, deals with one paper. When you click here, you'll start with the class material in the first module. In most cases, each lesson builds on the last, so work through the modules sequentially. You'll see your assignments within the modules, or you can click on the assignments option to see those separately. The grade section lets you know how your assignments will be graded. You can find rubrics or charts giving specific details about assignments and grades. Down here is the syllabus, which is like a contract between the professor and the student. It will give a detailed description of the class policies, assignments, and outcomes or goals for your learning. Please read it carefully. Now that you know a bit about course navigation, I'll show you your first check-in assignment. You'll post in the first discussion, located in the left menu here. Now you see the icebreaker discussion. Click on that and you'll see detailed instructions for the discussion. There's a detailed rubric as well here, so you can see how to get full points. This will count as our attendance for the first week too, so make sure you write your initial post before Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and reply to at least 2 other classmates' posts before Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. We'll typically have 1 or 2 assignments per week, so we can interact, share ideas, and find common ground. With that in mind, I posted a Q&A discussion here that will be open all semester, so you can post questions and help each other out. You can always message me through the inbox, this icon in the left menu. Note that there's a library icon and a tutoring icon in the same menu. Because professors have so many students, they can't always sit down with each student and give them lots of detailed advice. This is where the library and tutoring services come in. They offer lots of services online, such as online workshops to work on grammar or tutoring for any stage in the writing process. So check them out. In fact, I used to tutor in the Writing Center myself. So, the goal of English 1A is to help you develop your critical reading and writing skills, preparing you for college, and your career communication. With our class and the help of these support services, we can do this. Again, welcome to the class. I'm glad you're here. See you soon.